Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to KUIS Astral versus AnehSports Rocket League SCRIMS. I'm your caster Lan, and we're gonna have a best of 7 SCRIMS series. So, without further ado, let's get started. For everyone watching at home, this is KUIS Esports, KUIS Astral Rocket League team. I'm your caster Lan, tuning in to the KUIS Astral vs AnehSports SCRIMS Series 1. It's going to be a best of 7 series. So for KUIS Astral we have Uti, Ruth and Boo representing the team, and for AnehSports we have Hilex, AnehTeddy and Lakaka Man. We're hoping for a very intense series. Let's see how these players do. We'll get into in-depth of all the players. We'll analyze the game, see how they play, which playstyles they use, and get every detail. Now, starting game 1, 40 seconds in, both teams putting pressure on. No teams have scored just yet. A pass coming in from AnehTeddy. Shot from Lakaka Man, saved by Ruth. It's KUIS Astral on the blue side and AnehSports on the orange side. A shot a bit too slow by Hilex, saved by Uti. Second hit by AnehTeddy, trying to redirect it. Lakaka Man to the corner. Only Ruth left back, he has no boost, and the shot, what a save by Ruth off the crossbar. Uti with the challenge. He's got control, but no boost to work with. He passed mid. A double demo from Hilex. And he's going for the play as well. The open net, and he scores. Unfortunate for KUIS Astral. The double demo gonna affect them. Now the first goal over to AnehSports. Good kickoff by OT. He's following it up. Ruth with the shot, saved by AnehTeddy. Off the corner, center field. AnehTeddy really putting on the pressure, not letting the ball get to their own side. A demo from Uti and AnehTeddy demoing each other. Uti with the control on the right side, gets it over one. Couldn't get it past AnehTeddy though. Then pass it center. Good challenge by Lakaka Man. He gets beat though. An opportunity for KUIS. Takes the shot. It's on the backboard. Cleared by Hilex. Ruth takes it up the corner. A very questionable preset by him. He's using the Vulcan. A demo coming in as well. Good 50 by Atomic, but Hilex is on that ball. Gets a touch off with the corner, straight to Ruth. AnehTeddy trying to take position for his team. Hilex with the shot, it's over the net, saved by Uti. Straight to Atomic, who sends it center field. He couldn't get a second touch, and Ruth gets demoed. This might leave them in a very unfortunate position, but Atomic challenging early, gets a touch. The net is open, Uti with the shot. And that is the equalizer. Took them a bit, but with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining, they hit the equalizer with 1-1 in game number 1. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Third kickoff. Kickoff to the right, straight to Uti on the corner. He sends it past to Atomic. Over one of the AnehSports defenders. Second attempt. Shut down by AnehTeddy. Couldn't get the third touch. They're still on that. Giving the pressure on Atomic with the demo. The net is right there. Not successful so far, but they're making it work. They're keeping the pressure on. After that goal from them, they want to get a lead quick before AnehSports gets footing once again. There's a shot from their own field. It hits the crossbar. Second attempt. Here we go. The rebound. Uti gonna finish it. Gets that second goal. Good shot by Atomic, but unfortunately it was off target, hitting the side post. But Uti come in clutch. Now they have taken the lead. Very questionable kickoff by Atomic, but he's making it work. Rude to the side, straight to Hilax, who takes control off the wall. Hits it over Uti on the Atomic left. Tries to get the 50, but Lakaka man with the goal and assist from Hilax. What a control by Hilax, passing it straight to the other side. Atomic without boost, he tries to 50 it, but Lakaka man got the best of him. And with that, it's equalized once again. Within 50 seconds, 3 goals were scored. It's turning out to be a more intense match than I thought. 2-2 with a minute remaining. And Teddy center field, 50 by Rude. He gets the second touch as well, but Lakaka man got the better touch. Sends it up high. Hits the backboard. Straight to Atomic. Gets control. Gets it over Hilax. But still, on Teddy on defense. Uti with the shot. It's on to the other side. On Teddy. At the time the goal is left open, but Atomic coming in from the side with the save. Uti trying to get a redirect, but Hilax gets the touch. Last 30 seconds, Uti with the demo. Giving Rude an opportunity to score, and he does. The team chemistry is there. Let's see it once again. Atomic goes up to pass. At that moment, Uti demos the defender. Rude coming in from the back. And with the shot, they secure a third goal and takes the lead once again. Now, these players haven't been playing together for too long. KUIS Astral, I mean. But showing that they are capable of playing together. Even their individual skills are going to help them in their teamwork, build up their chemistry. Now, for those of you who don't know, KUIS Astral is going to be participating in the RLCS Epic qualifiers on 21st Saturday, which will also be streamed here on this channel. And there we go, first game for KUIS Astral in the best of 7 series. There it is, Uti your MVP, Rude second at Atomic with 3 assists. AnehSports with 1 goal down, they do lose the first game. But let's head over to second game. Let's see if they got what it takes to go up against KUIS Astral. So the team's ready and get game 2 started. Here we go. Game number 2. 5 minutes on the clock. KUIS Astral versus AnehSports. Game 1 goes off to KUIS Astral. Let's see how game 2 is going to turn out. It was a close game. With only a 1 goal lead, they take the win. So anything could happen. Usually in Rocket League, in a best of 7 series, the second game really sets a tone, because one team would have won one round and the other team would want to make a comeback, not give them a huge lead in the series. So let's see what AnehSports can make up in game 2. A lot of attempts off the side wall here, but to no avail just yet. Might change soon enough. AnehSports putting in the pressure, not letting the ball go off that corner. Hilax gonna pass it straight to Lakaka man, but Atomic gets it to it first. It's off the side wall, straight to Uti, who gets a 50 clean onto the side wall. It's gonna go off the ceiling. A ceiling pinch coming from Teddy and a demo from Hilax, but it's not before Atomic gets a touch. Uti sends it to the corner where he knows it's gonna be safe. Atomic with the touch clears it straight to Hilax though. Hilax sends it once again. The pressure is tight. Both teams send it back and forth. They don't want any of them to score first. Rude with the setup, gets 1 touch, gets a 50. But unfortunately, doesn't get a good position of the ball. Nakakaman gonna pass it. What a save by Rude. Teddy with the second attempt off the side wall, center field. Takes a shot, but Uti with the 50 and the save. Unlike last game, no teams have scored within the first 2 minutes just yet. I feel like it's gonna change soon though. And that is Atomic changing early off the backboard there. Helix jumps for it, but Atomic with the 50. It bounces off, and Lakakaman trying to hit it off the backboard. Unfortunately, does score an own goal, giving KUIS Astral the first goal of game 2. Off the backboard for Helix. This is where the game's gonna take a turn. A goal has been conceded. Now for all of you KUIS Esports fans, make sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss any of these streams. There's gonna be many more in the future, hopefully. What a save by Roods. A lot of exciting content just like this. The game just going back and forth from both teams. What a 50 by Atomic. The second touch, he couldn't get it. Lakakaman sends it down, but straight to Uti. Helix trying to get a touch. Not quite possible. Rude with no boost. Gets a 50, but it's off the backboard. Uti gonna clear it for now. Helix with the touch on the backboard. Uti once again with the clear. Atomic off to the orange corner. What a touch. Seems like both teams are playing it a bit more passive this round. Oh no. Rude unfortunately scores an own goal. Touch from Helix coming into the corner, and Rude trying to take control. What a touch, but Rude couldn't get a save. The ball bounced awkwardly, equalizing the match for AnehSports. Really even matchup between the players. It's gonna be an intense scrim, maybe even a game 7. A redirect coming from Teddy to Helix, who sends it to the corner. It's on center. No one there to finish it. Helix trying to keep pressure on. Takes it to the corner, tries to redirect it. Atomic with the save. Rude takes in the field. Straight to Uti. To the clear, but all 3 players of AnehSports are there, trying to get a goal in, trying to take a lead. We can see the pressure. Even after every save, AnehSports doesn't seem to back down, trying to keep the ball on the blue side, trying to break through the defense of KUIS Astral, but they've been doing well so far. They have saved every one of the attempts. What a 50 by Uti. This might be a chance for KUIS Astral to score another goal. But seems like AnehSports can recover well as they've already got back on defense. As KUIS Astral takes the ball to the blue field, we can see AnehSports making the rotations necessary. Last 40 seconds, still 1-1 on the board. Uti, what a control. Couldn't get past all 3 defenders though, not yet. 30 seconds to do the control. Tries to get a 50 on Teddy. He gets the better of him. A shot from Lakakaman straight into net. Crossbar down. And with that, AnehSports have taken the lead. Good shot, not players were back, they were rotating. Rude gets a touch, but not enough to save. That's unfortunate. But they're gonna have to make a comeback. They know they've got 1 point on the board in the series, but that does not mean they should underestimate this team. Does not mean they can stuck around. Hope they'd win, because AnehSports is a formidable opponent. Atomic with the demo, and that is, they've equalized. They answered back. They said no, you're not keeping the lead. They're not going down without a fight. Atomic with the demo, with the chase as well, giving Rude an open net. Teddy could not get there in time. Last 8 seconds. We might see in overtime. Good kickoff off the center. It's an open net for Helix, but Uti is right there, right behind the ball. It's save. Uti in the flip reset, trying to pass it to Atomic. Last second, it has to touch the ground, but Helix is up for it. Only Rude left. Can he defend it? He does. He sends it down for an overtime. It would have gone if there was 1 more second left, but now we are seeing overtime 2-2 in game number 2. The golden goal. Uti gonna challenge early off the ceiling. Good touch. Ball is on the blue side, which we've seen mostly in game 2, but that did not stop KUIS Astral from scoring, taking it to overtime. Redirect by Ruth, center field. Not that finished though. They don't know it's going for it. Ruth with the demo. Uti with the save. Straight to Ruth, passed. But he gets bumped. Uti gonna send it again. Off the wall. Ruth trying to get a 50, but AnehSports with a better touch. He looks read off the corner. Once we know to finish off AnehSports as well. They don't want to overcommit. They don't want to double commit. They know each mistake is gonna cost them. Let's see which team is going to score. 45 seconds. Nothing happens yet. The players on the edge of their seats, playing their best, showing that they're not going to back down easily. Uti with an open net shot, but Laka man from the side comes in with the save. Is it going to be enough to shut them down? It seems likely. Uti coming in once again. Off the corner. On the ceiling. He's gonna pass it straight down, and the shot, no, that's saved, and there we go. Atomic going to finish it. What a pass by Uti. Off the ceiling, gets the flip straight to Atomic. I think he was bumped by Rude. Either way, it's gonna be KUIS Astral taking game number 2 as well. 2-0 on the board. Look at the stats. Rude is gonna be your MVP. With 1 goal, an assist and a save as well. Atomic with 2 goals, Uti with an assist. Looking at AnehSports, we have Helix and Lakakaman both scoring a goal, but not enough to win game 2. Once again, this is KUIS Astral versus AnehSports, best of 7 SCRIMS, series number 1. Let's get the players ready for game number 3. Once again, for everyone watching, make sure to subscribe, like. We have our Discord as well, make sure to join that. Check out our website, KUISesports.com. And here we go. Game number 3, welcome to Forbidden Temple. It's 2-0 on the board for KUIS Astral. On the blue side, AnehSports nil. On the orange side. Starting game 3 strong with a shot from Uti, barely off the goal. He looks trying to get a touch in, pinches it, but straight to the defense. Its second touch also blocked. Uti with the fake to Atomic, who takes the shot. An easy save for AnehSports. Akakaman gets demoed. Very close matches we have here with game 1. 1 goal lead winning for KUIS Astral. Game 2 also winning in overtime. But here we go, game 3 starting strong for AnehSports, scoring the first goal within 45 seconds. Now look at the individual stats of these players that I've seen, especially KUIS Esports. Rude is a very mechanical player, especially off the ground. He's really good at those 1v1s. And Uti has the mechanics, he goes for flip resets. Even during the pressure, he gets the plays going. And Atomic, we've seen him go for a lot of demos, being the playmaker of the team mostly. Makes it happen for his team, clearing the nets, clearing the defense off the map. So the team chemistry works really well. If they can keep this up, they're definitely going to make it far. But AnehSports is giving them a hard time currently because it's been a really close series so far. They are winning, however, AnehSports really putting in the work. I'm sure it's a close game. See, AnehSports, he's been saving a lot. Hilux with nice shots just like that. A pass from AnehSports to Hilux, securing second goal for AnehSports. Good touch, good placement by Hilux. Third kickoff, a minute and 30 seconds off the clock. A change of events, it seems. Maybe KUIS Astral has got overconfident. We can't say for sure, or maybe it's just AnehSports found their footing in the series and they're gonna make a difference. What a touch by AnehSports, but not enough to score. Still keeping the pressure on. The ball lingering on the center field. Rude asks it to make the net. Left open, Rude with the clear. Has control. He bangs it. AnehTeddy slows it down. But Atomic with the shot. It's off the backboard. A pinch save coming in from AnehSports. Uti and AnehTeddy both up for it. Uti gets the first touch. Rude with the second. Gonna shoot it. But he lacks his own defense. Gets the save. Rude with the demo on Lakaka, man. Giving Atomic a chance. But he has no boost. Now he looks. Takes the shot. No one's out back. Uti with the save off the backboard. Good clear by him. Then after 2 goals, if they score a third, it's going to be hard to make a comeback. But 2 goals is definitely doable. Unfortunately, they've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Is it going to be enough? Atomic with a nice challenge off the ceiling. Uti off the backboard. He hasn't much boost to work with. He goes down. Tries to get a flick over Hilux, but he gets a touch first. Only Rude left out back to save. Hilux sends it up high off the ceiling. It's a pass. No one there to finish. Here comes Lakaka, man. Saved by Atomic. Second shot by AnehTeddy, saved by Rude. Third attempt, here it comes. Uti with the 50. But the fourth attempt is gonna secure third goal for AnehSports. Back to back, breaking the defense one by one. All 3 players were shut down. And Hilux come in with the recovery. Gets the 4th rebound and a goal as well. Now with 3 goals for the board for AnehSports. And 2 minutes remaining. It's gonna be hard for KUIS Astral to make a comeback. But can they make it happen? It's nothing short of a miracle. But they're making it happen. They're making sure they don't go down without fight. Uti with this first goal in game 3. A good pass from Rude. Lakaka, man, was a bit off to the side. Couldn't secure a touch to get a save. This might be the start of their comeback. Good kickoff. Atomic gonna follow up. Gets the 50. But he has no boost. AnehTeddy with a full pad. Gonna get the clear. KUIS is still trying to keep the pressure on. Uti with the demo on AnehTeddy. But Hilux going for a solo play. Tries to get a 50 on Uti. Uti gets a shot. Lakaka, man, with the clear. AnehTeddy with the second touch off the corner. Atomic pinches it. Goes to the corner. Good defense by AnehSports. They know they're just going to keep the ball alive for 1 minute and 15 seconds. And they will secure game 3. Otherwise, we'll have a match point for KUIS Astral in next game if they do take the win. That seems unlikely. It's too soon to say. With 1 minute remaining, anything could happen. Just like that, we see Lakaka, man, scoring the 4th goal, keeping that 3-goal lead for AnehSports. What a pass by AnehTeddy. No one out back though. That's concerning for KUIS Astral. Kickoff. Gets cheated by Lakaka, man, but the ball goes off top. Rude with solo play. Gets a dribble. Unfortunate soft target. Uti off the orange backboard. Gets sent by Lakaka, man. Only Atomic left out back. But unfortunate touch. Let's KUIS Astral make the recovery. Rude up for it. Gets a touch off the side wall. Couldn't get the pass in. But the ball still in play. Lux has the space to work with. He goes up for a ground air dribble to the side of the corner. Trying to get a pass in. A fake from AnehTeddy. What a shot, but an even better save by Atomic. Rude. Now pass it to Atomic. Atomic hits it off the backboard. Rude gets demoed. It's going to be Uti left out back. Atomic can keep it alive in the center field. Last few seconds, it's gonna be AnehSports win here with a 3-goal lead, hopefully. Just keeping the ball alive, waiting for it to hit the ground, just making the plays. And there we go, AnehSports takes the first win in the series. Now 2-1 on the board for KUIS Astral. Good win by AnehSports with a 3-goal lead. It seems like they're gonna be harder to defeat now. Maybe they weren't warmed up before, but now they definitely are. Astral versus AnehSports. Let's get game number 4 going. start game 4 as soon as the players are ready. Alright folks, here we go. Game number 4. KUIS Astral versus AnehSports. It's 2-1 on the board. Up for KUIS Astral. Welcome to Utopia Coliseum. What do you want to send back to his teammate? Gets red. Mandatory. Starting game 4, very fast paced. He looks off the ceiling, he's gonna try go for a double. Gets a touch, straight to the corner, but what a read by Atomic. Demo coming from Rude as well. Until with the second attempt, gets shut down. Rude gets another demo. A shot from the Kakaman. It's on the crossbar but off target. Double coming from KUIS Astral, but they do get the save. That's all that matters. If they can recover, they can make this work, they can get a goal in. Only one left back for AnehSports, but he gets the save. Immense pressure on KUIS Astral right now, because AnehSports not letting go of possession. They're going attempt after attempt. A pass coming from Aneteri, known there to finish it. Uti with the save. Atomic with the clear. The Kakaman going to try and get it center field, trying to get control. Aneteri with the touch, but gets read by Ruth. Another demo coming in, this time from Aneteri on Ruth. Shot from the Kakaman, saved by Ruth, who has already recovered. Both teams going back to back off the corners. A shot from Ruth. There it is. What a pass from Uti as well. First goal for KUIS Astral. It seems once they've got it onto the orange field, it doesn't take them long to score. Just have to keep the pressure on for a little bit, and they do get a goal in. But as for AnehSports, they do have the capability to keep the pressure on the blue side, but once that breaks, they can't really hold on for defense much long compared to KUIS Astral. Uti going for a flip reset play to the ground. Seems he didn't get the flip there. He looks at the demo. A very aggressive game for start here. In the first 2 minutes of the game, I believe I've seen maybe 4 or 5 demos. Definitely a change of pace from the previous 3 games. A pinch coming from Rude straight towards the net, but Aneteri has anticipated it, gets a save. The blue net is left open. Lakaman takes a shot from the side wall straight to net, gets the equalizer. 2 minutes off the clock. What a touch. Atomic has one kick off. He's got position. Tries to get a shot in, but he has no boost to work with. Easy save for AnehSports, but KUIS Astral not letting go of the position just yet. Trying to keep the pressure on. Trying to get that lead back. Aneteri with the demo on Uti. It's going to send him back, but gives him an opportunity to recover. What a shot by Rude. Gets saved by the Kakaman though. For AnehSports, we see Lakakaman wait out back mostly, anticipating these long shots from the blue side field by KUIS Astral, whereas Aneteri and Hilux does put up the pressure mostly, but when it comes to it, all 3 players of AnehSports does come up front, trying to get a goal in. Back to back attempt from both teams. Atomic gonna challenge Lakakaman early, gets the 50. Lakakaman has the advantage. Uti gonna challenge early, no one there to get the ball. They left the ball wide open for KUIS Astral. They make an attempt, hits the crossbar, comes down. Ruth trying to get a pinch in, trying to make it work. Uti sends it off the ceiling. Atomic was up for it. Ruth did the second shot. Relax with an epic save. The game has definitely slowed down a lot more now. The fire is dying out, but you're gonna see a goal being scored. It's been very close attempts by both teams. It's not going to take long for one of them to concede. A shot from Helix from the center field wall gets saved by Atomic. An attempt from Rude goes towards the net, but saved by Laka. Another demo from Uti on Helix this time. Uti gonna pass it to Rude. Wouldn't take the best control. Can they make it work though? Yes, they do for now. Uti with the pass center field to Atomic. Gets a touch but gets 50'd. Laka man trying to keep the ball alive. Not letting it past the center field. What a shot by Teddy. Hits the backboard, but here comes Hilux with the shot and the goal. KUIS Astral could not have predicted that. And with that last 43 seconds, it's gonna be AnehSports in the lead with 1 goal. This could change any moment. Off kickoff, we're seeing Uti go for a bump play off the cheat. Pass, but no one there to finish it. They couldn't get there in time. Trying to get 50 on Helix. Uti gets a touch, but Helix gets one as well. The 50s, the reads. It's off the blue net. Atomic gonna clear it for now. Teddy redirects it to the wrong side, unfortunately. Uti trying to get a pass. Not quite possible with the defense from AnehSports. Then it hold on for the last chance, and this might be one of the last plays we will see in this game. Rude has control. He's gonna go off the wall, off the ceiling, trying to get a pinch. Not the best touch. The ball is still in there, and they let it drop. And with that, AnehSports gonna take game 4 in Utopia Coliseum. And on the best of 7 series, it's 2-2 on the board. Let's go over to game 5. It's not match point for any teams just yet. At this rate, we're definitely gonna see game number 7. Last 2 games have been very performative for AnehSports. One game they won with 3-goal lead. This game they won with a 1-goal lead. But we see better position by them compared to KUIS Astral. Now it's going to really heat up. Both teams warmed up. It is equalized on the board. Game number 5. Five minutes on the clock. Good kickoff by AnehSports. Unfortunately, they couldn't turn over a goal. They're not done with the attempt just yet. Right off kickoff, they're keeping the pressure on. Trying to make KUIS Astral fall. But what a save by Rude. I was about to say it's gonna be a goal, but Rude coming in with the save. The ball is still in possession of AnehSports. Rude trying to make best of what he has. Gets a save, gets a clear, gets it past 2 defenders. But unfortunately, his teammates couldn't recover in time. Uti with the touch to the side wall. Bounces off straight to Rude. He's up for it. 2 defenders. Lakaka man with the save. Elex with the redirect straight to Atomic though, who takes the shot with 3 defenders back. It's not going to be easy to score just yet. They're going to have to break through. They're going to have to get the rebounds. They're going to have to shoot more than once to get through the defense. That's same for both teams here because they are very equally matched. Wanted to touch from Rude. Unfortunately, it's off target. Atomic under Helix. Rude sends it up high. Uti is up for it. Couldn't get the touch. Tried to read on Teddy, who also missed. Atomic sends it high. He doesn't have boost to work. What's he gonna do? He's trying to get a pass to Uti. But Helix coming in with the touch. Straight to Rude. Let's touch on Teddy. Yeah, for it, Lakaka man gets 50'd by Uti. Rude with the demo on Teddy. This game definitely way slower than the start of last game in Utopia Coliseum with attempts, but it's playing way more slowly as both teams we're seeing less demos. Both teams just shooting the ball to no avail just yet. Mostly in the center field. Helix on the center field to Atomic, who's on the wall. Helix sends to Teddy, who sends it off the wall. Atomic once again, the clear. Uti trying to get a redirect. Barely missed it. That might cost them. Helix with the touch. Laka command, sends it up high. Scrapes off the ceiling. He locks with the shot. It's not on net, it's a post. The ball is on the blue side. And there it is. He locks with a nice touch. A pass from Anand Teddy is going to secure them the first goal. The first goal took 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the board before they scored. Now, looking at the scores here. Ruth putting in the work. The other two players also trying their best, trying to make it work. For KUIS Astral and AnehSports, we have Helix with the goal. 2 saves from Lakaka man. And Anand Teddy with the assist. Now back to the field. We are seeing a lot more demos. We've seen 2 demos so far after that second kickoff. A pinch coming in. Ruth gets a touch. Center field. On Luthi left back. He's going to take his time. Sends straight to Lakakaman, who misses the net, but the rebound coming in from Anand Teddy, and he finishes to give them a second goal. Unfortunate touch by Uthi, but not much he could have done there because he was the only one out back. Ruth trying to recover, gets a touch in, but not enough to save. And with that second goal also for AnehSports. With 2 minutes remaining. Let's see if KUIS Astral can make a comeback. Let's see which team is gonna secure a match point first. Ruth dribbling the ball, center field, sends it up high, trying to get a 50 of Felix, but without boost to work with, couldn't do much. Anand Teddy with the shot, clean placement by him on the right corner. Awkward positioning there for Uthi. He tried to turn back, not with the touch. The double commit from Felix and him does work out this time. Now 3-goal lead. Ruth could kick off, but he sends it straight to Hilux, who sends it flying towards the blue corner. Gets a second touch as well, but Uthi sends it up high. Straight to Ruth. Gets to take a second touch off the side wall. He's going to pass it to Atomic. Unfortunately, it does get cleared. Now we're going to see attempt. 2 players from AnehSports upfight. A demo coming in from Atomic. This might give them a chance to score. AnehSports already recovered. He looks with the save. Atomic sends it up, but that might not be the best touch. Fortunately, Ruth is there. Last minute on the clock. Flip reset by Ruth, but he couldn't make much of it. Double commit. Uthi, Ruth, what was that? Accidental or not? What a goal. Uthi up for it, he gets a touch, and Atomic and Ruth double commit. And Atomic bumps Ruth straight into the position of the ball there. Secured in the first goal. If it works, don't question it. That's what I'll say, but can they continue that? Can they make 2 more goals happen? Take it to overtime, maybe? No, that first goal is going to give them the courage to keep working for it. Trying to get a second goal in. Uthi with the shot gets saved by Hilux. Last 30 seconds. 2 goals on the line. Atomic with the demo. Oh no! Unfortunate bump come in for KUIS Astral. Ruth trying to recover, bumps Uthi, giving Hilux a free open net there. And with that, they've taken back the 3-goal lead. Uthi with the kickoff, couldn't get the lead on Anand Teddy. He's up for it. Trying to pass it to Lakara man. But it does get cleared. Uthi with full control. It's time to play it. But unfortunately, he couldn't make much of it. Last 7 seconds. 3 goals. Close to impossible. Definitely impossible. And to end the game, Anand Teddy scored once again for AnehSports, taking a 4-goal lead last 2 seconds. They want to end this game with a banger. They want to have a high goal lead. Game 5 and match point is gonna be AnehSports. Well played to them. They are really showing that they are capable of competing against KUIS Astral and making sure they win. It is match point currently. Next game is gonna decide the fate of KUIS Astral, if they're gonna go over to game 7, the tiebreaker, or if AnehSports is gonna take the win. Once again, for you watching new here, this is KUIS Esports, KUIS Astral versus AnehSports Rocket League Best of 7 SCRIMS Series 1. Once again, if you want to see more content like this and more exciting series, make sure to subscribe, like, and for more information join the Discord. Check out the website kuisesports.com. Without further ado, let's go to Neo Tokyo for game number 6. Here we are. Pass from the Kaka man to Hilux. Good 50. Atomic. Off the corner. Oti. To Rude, who takes a shot. It's going straight towards the net and hits the side post. Unfortunately, not a goal yet. But that was a good attempt. Good teamwork. Oti with the control. Sends it to the orange corner. Anetedi with the save. Not cleared just yet. Uti trying to get a touch in. The best attempt. Hilux. Good 50 on Atomic. Ruth coming in to make sure they don't concede a goal. Anetedi demoing Atomic. Giving them space to work with. Almost turns into a goal, but Atomic with the save. Ruth left in a 1v1 situation against Hilux, who gets the clear. Atomic off the side. Oh, trying to get a redirect. Barely misses. Hilux banks it, trying to get a save, making sure they don't have anything to worry about just yet. Anetedi with the shot. Oti with the save. Ruth trying to get a pinch. Didn't have enough power. Oti off the side wall. Atomic with the attempt does get blocked. Ruth with the shot. It's a bit too slow. And then Hilux too. So the ball is left lingering on the orange goal line there, but 3 defenders out back for AnehSports. They get save. They're gonna make it challenge here. Hilux pinches it off the ceiling. Anetedi and Uti up for it. Uti gets the clear first. Nakaka man. Send it out back. Once again. On the blue field. Missing back-to-back attempts. No successful attempts yet. 2 minutes already up. Astral knows that this game is match point for AnehSports, but AnehSports does beat them to the first goal in game 6. A pinch from Anetedi and Hilux off that side. Kick off number 2. 3 minutes remaining. Oti off the ceiling. A second touch wasn't successful, but now Atomic sends it flying. Can he get a second touch? It's gonna be Ruth who takes a shot, and there it is. Top bin. Top center. What a touch by Ruth. Good pass by Atomic too. Hilux barely missing. Does get a touch, but it's not enough to secure the save. And they have conceded 1 goal. Now equalized. KUIS Astral did answer back really fast. But AnehSports is gonna fight back to take back that lead. The ball is on the blue side after that third kickoff. Can KUIS Astral change that? They have taken it to the orange field, but not for long. AnehSports clear it soon. Pass from Hilux. An own goal. Oh, that's unlucky. KUIS Astral has scored an own goal. Hilux gets a touch. And Uti trying to pass to his teammate, I think, Atomic, but Atomic could not predict that. And with that, once again, AnehSports have taken the lead. Uti off the corner. Nakaka man with the shot. It's off the backboard. Second attempt. Keeping the ball alive on the blue field. On and Teddy clearing it, center field. Uti off the corner, Atomic sends it up high. Is Ruth gonna be there? No, he doesn't want to risk going for it, but he comes in late. A shot has been saved. Second attempt, it's off target. Anteri trying his best to keep it alive. Both defenders are there. Uti with the shot. Ruth the second attempt, and there it is. Finally, they broke the defense. Gets the equalizer. After much attempts, shot after shot, they've broken the defense. Ruth with the shot. What a placement by him. A pinch. Center field, ball is in play. Any team to make it work. It's gonna be Uti for KUIS Astral. Off the corner. Tries to get a lead. Couldn't get the touch, but Ruth is there already. Trying to get a pass, but he lacks with the clear. Last minute of game number 6. Once again, it's match point for AnehSports. If they win this, they take the best of 7 series home. KUIS Astral need this win. Lakaka man with the shot. Here's the crossbar. Uti with the clear. Off Hilux. Ruth trying to get a lead. Both players miss. Lakaka man tries to take control. Gets 15 by Atomic. Has position. Ruth coming in early. Gets a challenge. A shot from Atomic goes in slowly but surely. What an angle. Let's see it once again. Atomic over Hilux. And Lakakaman tried to come in for the save. Bumps his teammate and Teddy. And couldn't get the save. And with that, KUIS Astral has taken the lead. Last 26 seconds. They have a 1-goal lead. Can they keep this alive? Or it's gonna be their fate. Ruth taking his time. They don't want to go for anything risky, but they know if they don't play a bit too aggressively, if they play too passively, AnehSports is definitely going to score. Last 7 seconds, they just need to keep the ball alive. Make touch the ground in the last second. But here we go, the last attempt from Teddy. Uti out front, trying to get a touch in. Ruth, he has just let it touch the ground. Not letting it happen just yet, and there we go! Game number 6, KUIS Astral. And with that, we are going to see game 7. It has been an exciting series, but it all comes down to this game. Who's gonna win this series? Is it gonna be KUIS Astral or AnehSports, who have made a comeback this far? They match point, but unfortunately, KUIS Astral is gonna take them to game number 7. Good performance by both teams. Now let's get both teams ready and start the grand finale of the SCRIMS. And here we go, folks. Game number 7. KUIS Astral versus AnehSports SCRIMS Series number 1. This is the grand finale. The game that decides who takes the series home. It's been a very exciting 6 games so far, but now we are at the last arena, Champions Field. Both teams gonna give their all. Can't say which team is gonna win this. Both teams have been very evenly matched, close games. Some ups and downs in their gameplay, but they've made it work. Ruth pass to Atomic. Gets demoed by Lakaka man. On it, Teddy. Okay, the clear. Atomic gonna follow it up. 50 is Lakaka man, but he gets a better touch. On it, Teddy. Goes up for it. No avail just yet. Root with the clear. He's gonna go for an attempt. He has good position. A pass straight to Uti. Uti with the shot. He tries to place it to the other corner, but unfortunately it's off target. Hits the backboard. They're not done with the attempts just yet. He looks with the shot. Atomic with the save. Keeps the ball alive. Uti controlled. He sees the net. He takes the shot. What a flick. Hits the crossbar. And he gets the rebound. Uti secures the first goal in the grand finale. Anette trying to follow up. He own goes. That's unexpected, but during the pressure, not much he could have done. Let's see if AnehSports does answer back. He looks off kickoff, pinches it off the ceiling to the blue corner. Anette trying to keep the ball out for their position. It's in the hands for now. Ruth gonna challenge. Good 50 by him. Anette once again trying to pinch it off the wall on the corner. Ruth control hits to Lakakaman to Uti. Uti 50 with Hilux. Hilux gets the advantage, but Atomic with the save. Lakakaman booms it straight to the blue corner. He's gonna try and get a second touch. He gets it, gets a pass in, but Atomic with the clear. Ruth goes for the challenge, but demos Anette not before he gets a touch though. Atomic 50. Lakakaman gets the position, pinches it, gets a pass to Hilux, saved by Ruth. Uti to Ruth, who couldn't get a touch. Once again, AnehSports going for more attempts, trying to keep the ball in position, trying to keep it on the blue field, not letting it go to the orange side. They don't want to concede another goal. KUIS Astral really good defense by them, not letting the ball go into the net, although they can't get a good clear or opportunity to go for a scoring attempt. But this might be it. Atomic off the backboard. Now for a cross map here. Gets center field, but Lakakaman with the what a shot by Lakakaman. I was about to say with a nice flick it might hit the crossbar, but no. He has the perfect flick straight to that left pin. What a shot. And with that 1-1 on the board. Last 2 minutes remaining. Not many goals have been scored in this game. It's going to be intense. Both teams playing a bit more passively, making sure they don't overcommit. It's understandable. This is the grand finale. What a flick by Atomic. It's not on target just yet. Just trying to get the ball onto the orange side, take the pressure off his teammates. Uti with the 50 straight to Atomic. Lakakaman hits it over him. Ruth gets it under him. 50. Hilux has a good opportunity. He's going for a pinch. Not the most powerful one, but they could make it work. Unfortunately, it's going to be KUIS Astral who takes the position. Hilux with another touch. Atomic, what a nice touch. Tries to go for a 50. Lakakaman sends it to the side wall. Uti is there, he's going to get a touch. The ball is on the blue backboard. Ruth with the clear. Atomic booms it. Off the corner, they see the net, it's open. But no one there to finish. They don't want to overcome it still. They don't want to risk anything. Last minute, it is a tight game. Atomic with the early challenge, center field. Straight to Hilux though, who gets touched. Ruth with the demo on Anette. It's going to set AnehSports back, not allowing them to go for an attempt, but they have recovered. Ruth is going for the bump. Atomic who takes the shot but gets demoed from behind by Lakakaman. It hits the side post and isn't a goal just yet. Once again, another double demo. Ruth and Uti, they're playing very aggressively now. They're going for each attempt, they are fully committing to it. But with demos coming in, they're not missing the demos. So AnehSports can't make an attempt yet. Atomic sees the net. He takes a shot, but it's off target. Side post, last 10 seconds. Is any of the teams going to score in the last few seconds? Once he's going to hit the ground, he's going to go out to overtime. Uti, the last attempt. Tries to fake it, and there we go. Grand finale, overtime. It's KUIS Astral versus AnehSports. Here it is. I'm going to see a off kick-off goal on overtime by Ruth, who has the control. He decides not to shoot it, but takes it to the corner. Hilux, who takes a shot. And Atomic save it. It's going straight towards the net. He gets the clear for now. He's still in play for the orange side. Helux trying to take it back to his teammates. Lakakaman with the redirect. Unsteady. The shot. And there it is! Helux with the finish in overtime. AnehSports, your Scrim Series 1 vs KUIS Astral winner. What a series we had. 4-3 for AnehSports. They have taken the series home. Well played to both teams. It was a really close series. Both teams put out the effort and they've secured a good game here. It's good practice for both teams. I hope they learn a lot from this. And with that, it's gonna be the end for this scrims. Thank you all for watching. I'm your caster Lan, KUIS Esports. Before you guys leave, make sure to go over to the Discord and the website as well. Check it all out. Subscribe and don't make sure not to miss any of the future streams. Hopefully we'll have many more soon. Thank you for watching.